Hello there again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard, and it started cold and it's a wonderful temperature day. And these are, whoa, there's a nice breeze too. This is an acetate sheet, part of a much larger sheet that came out of a Michael's value pack of 16 by 20 canvases that I've cut down. I'm going to find something to hold that down with because it's going to blow away if I don't. These here are really impossible to see. I have cut two strips and they have round fronts on them, and I went to sleep dreaming about these. I want to try a different method with my new geometric series, not as geometric as that series. And look, there's some gold paint that I don't know where it came from. Good thing I wear paint clothes and I can just wipe that right off. Okay, that's gone now, but you can probably see them easier. Maybe they'll sit in that little tray in front of me. This is a stiffer card. I'm not sure what that other card is made of, and maybe stiffer cards are better. This was an edge catcher more than once, and probably will be again. And I kind of like to think of my acetate as being smooth, but it doesn't necessarily follow that it's going to be. Here are the cards I used recently, and I may use those at any given point in time. So what I really want to do is try, after I put my glasses on of course, is try out to put a base coat on. I haven't used a base coat. Usually I'm just adding colors and pulling them. But this time I want to try, because I want to do a much larger piece at some point in time. Hopefully there aren't any bugs out here today that will be attracted to white canvas, and there usually are, so don't expect that to be true. But I want to take, yes I do, and dip my card right into the paint and see how far it will go. And since it's not got any other paint there, I'm just going to scrape it along and see what happens. I kind of want to do this with the black as well. I think I'm going to need to move my container in front. Boy, it's really hard for me to see the difference between white paint and white canvas today, even with my glasses on. But I'm just going to keep using that acetate card to smooth that paint over. And then I'm going to scrape it off on the edge. And because it's an experiment, even if we don't do anything except for experiment, that's okay. I'm not going to say I don't have high hopes. I always have some kind of hopes. I'm going to scrape the rest of that card right off on the edge. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to do it again. Maybe starting from the other edge with some black. And because I'm brazen, I'm just going to stick my card right in there, mush it around a bit, bring it over all the way to the edge. I'm using the opposite side from the side I just used, obviously. And let's just drag that along and see how far it goes. It doesn't go very far. Let's wipe it off on the other edge. Let's let it go in both directions. We're just trying to cover some canvas with some paint. Let's see how far that goes. I said that already. I'm going to go right back in and dip that on. It's kind of a warm day, so I'm going to add some more paint because I really do want to cover that area without seeing any canvas. It doesn't matter what happens in the breeze, obviously. That's not ideal, but we are just playing. And I need to start somewhere today, and this is my warm-up. I'm also going to tap that card right off on the edge, run my finger along it. Even though I can't see it, I know there's enough paint over there so that I can cover it. Now the question is, do I want to just keep going with that right over here? And maybe the answer is yes. It's a Because I Can moment, which is, as everyone who watches me knows, the name of my book. Available now in paperback on the Amazon link below the video, or if you look for Priscilla Batzell on Amazon, you will probably find the ebook and or the paperback book. The ebook is less money, of course, but if you buy the paperback, you also get the ebook for like $3 instead of 10, which is kind of cool. It means you can bring it with you without lumping along a slab of wood. Or paper in this case. Okay, so that's pretty cool, and I'm thinking that I really just want to try and see what happens when I clean off the rest of my black with the white that I just laid down. because I can. Because I can, because I can, because I can. I feel like I'm a, like I'm a character in The Wizard of Oz. I know I'm strange, I don't care. So we're just making miscellaneous fun patterns with the leftover paint. And trying to cover the background canvas. Making a gray square. And experimenting with how paint moves. So I am going to do that right here. That did not move the way I expected it to. But that's okay. I'm just going to take the paint above it. I like that gray square. I'm good. Just stuck my finger in this one. I'm going to just clean off. I'm going to mush around and then sort of kind of pretend to clean off what I have. I want to keep that wet, but I'm not sure there's any way to do that. I'm going to put it in my little holder, which is just a miscellaneous something from the Church Bazaar store. And I am going to use another piece of acetate to see how far my gold. This is my gold made with the mica powder. It is also on the Amazon link. Should you need the recipe, just ask me and I will give it to you. So that's kind of fun. I see that piece of canvas showing there. Kind of makes me want to put a whole bunch of gold over here because I can. It's a theme. You knew that was coming. Just looking to cover my canvas up. But I like my composition, as usual. I'm done. No, kidding. I can use the paint. I can steal the paint. I can steal the residuals from all kinds of places and just continue to make cool patterns. And the corner of my acetate will take out stuff. Because since I'm working outside, there's always stuff. A friend of mine back in Maine is going to get herself a screen tent. Hi, Teresa. And it's probably better for her than it will be for me because I don't have a screen on my tent. And I definitely have bugs that like white paint. So far, I am still enjoying what I'm doing. I'm going to press down on that card. Just playing with filling the background, which is my only goal. Not that I'm not artistic. We know I am. Or so you tell me all the time. Kind of heard that rumor anyway. She's a little artistic. Anyway, so I'm still having fun and I'm not giving up on having fun, and I have that nice white line right there. Hopefully you can see that. I also have a piece of schmutz I can see in there. Go away, schmutz. And I really do like this so much I could just call it good. And I'm not saying I won't because I've been known to do so. Just a beautiful, unexpected, spontaneous piece of art. And there's a little dip. That's cool. I think a little black in this corner is in order. We shall see. Maybe some black and some white. I'll give it a minute for me to decide that. And every time I get a puddle of paint, it means I have enough paint left on my card to put it somewhere else. I do want to take those out of here. This really was meant to have those round pieces of acetate in it, and I'm not sure what will happen when I do that, so I'm a little nervous about doing that. I'm going to steal some paint from right here, and it worked perfectly, so I'm going to cover my edge with it right there. This is white paint, so I don't need to do anything with that, except for maybe press what's on my card on, dip it, decide to pull it. Yeah. Well, I'm pretty happy with that, I gotta say. I don't really want to mess with it. This is a little funky down here. Funk it down. You can use the edge of your card to add all kinds of lines or textures if you want. This was really only supposed to be the background. Just makes me want to do another one instead of messing with this one. It's so nice and simple. And there isn't a single direction I don't like it from. So I guess that's me talking to me going, it must be time to do another one after this one. I usually torch, and my torch is out here. And the reason we torch is to release the bubbles in the paint. And I know there must be some bubbles in the paint because I did shake this quite a bit, the paints. I always do. And I don't want to find bubbles in my painting the next day because they dry as little craters. I see you thing. And heating the paint with Floetrol and Deco Art pouring medium in it, which I use for my pouring mediums to make the paint flow more easily, will also produce cells, these little tiny round patterns. So I'm going to probably touch up my edges, but being that this is just super simple, I'm going to try and be smart. I'm not sure I like that mark there. But I liked what happened when everything crossed over each other. So other than finding the occasional spot of canvas that I might feel I'm inclined to try and cover, I never expected the gold mica powder pouring medium laden composition of my gold. Yeah, tripping over my tongue again, to actually cover. But I don't think I really care because I like the way it looks. And I'm willing to risk it. I do sell my artwork more on the internet than anywhere else. Locally is not a good venue for me. People in Spring Hill do not have any extra money to collect art. Although people have driven up from Tampa and down from Orlando and over from wherever. And I give lessons at the house. And I've mentioned several times that my Amazon link is below the video, and I sell my OXO omelet turning spatulas, which are really great to spread a layer of paint at the beginning. There's all kinds of other tools there, and paints. Inexpensive Paint by Anita's is nice because it's got some metallics in it that are a lot less expensive than the golden iridescent pearl fine medium that I use when I want to add more shimmer to paints that don't have it. Alright, so I have a crib sheet here somewhere which will tell me to tell you in the last 20 seconds of this video. You will probably find the 20 by 20 inch exhibition of canvases we did on the front porch recently, and I see a piece of canvas, and the prizes that are for the people who contribute in March. In April I will draw a name and you will have 7 choices of artworks, which is pretty cool. And the links to contribute are PayPal and Patreon, and they are underneath the video and on my YouTube channel header. Should you decide you'd like to help me out, I could use some help for sure. I'd love to make a living at this. I love that you guys love me, or at least you love my artwork. Some of you love me. I love you all. Thank you for 50,000 subscribers. I'm just going to give even the gray part of this, I'm going to give it a little bit of black on its edge, and hopefully you can see all of that. And I just put a bead along the top edge, and then I let it fall down and dip my finger in and pull it along very gently, and if it looks like I can see canvas, I add some more. Pretty simple concept, and it's working for me. And I will just pull out another 16 by 20 inch canvas. My paint pouring recipe, all of the ingredients that I put into my acrylic colors, which are a variety of colors, including this black and white. The black and white most generally starts with house paint, an interior latex from Walmart, and then I add an Artist Loft bulk brand to that. I don't mind those little speckles. I'm actually pretty happy with all of this. I need to put a little white along these 2 edges, and then I'm done. So check out my Shop Now button on my Facebook pages and find like thousands of my artworks from over the years, printed on all kinds of cool stuff, from t-shirts to babies' onesies to shower curtains and stuff. No, that wasn't part of the plan. Okay. Well, I was seeing this miscellaneous thing, and since I'm outside in Florida, it behooves me to keep my eye out for bugs because they do like to land in my artwork. Which reminds me, if you buy any of the paintings from the first year, you may find a few specimens. It's part of the charm, don't you know? It's the way it is. I have Pinterest and Instagram at the bottom of the description underneath the video if you're watching on your computer. Not so sure that's the case on your phone. What else? I have Curios, and I think I'm done. Like I said, my book is called Because I Can, and it is on the Amazon link, and you can find it even if you don't have the Amazon link underneath the video. You can find it by going to Amazon and searching my name or the book title, Because I Can. And I've had a lot of great reviews. Thank you all for the great reviews, and thank you for 52,000 of you, which I'm pretty sure you will be right about now. So that might be real simple, and I've got a minute left on my timer, which people are always asking me why that is. That's because my camera shuts off at 20 minutes, and I like to give myself a few minutes at the end to tell you whatever I'm planning on telling you, and check my canvas to see if there's anything that I need to do to it. And I think I'm good. This is just sleek and chic. Maybe I'll just call it sleek and chic. Alright, I love you guys. Thank you for making all the great comments, and thank you all for all the great contributions that have kept me painting so far. I will keep painting as long as I can keep affording to. I'm running out of space in the house, so please buy some art. And anything else you buy helps me. Enough said. Like eons ago, enough said. If I never had to say another word, it would be awesome. So, that's me, Priscilla Batzell, in Spring Hill, Florida, at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery, in the backyard, going, where is that painting? Oh. I don't think I can see well today at all. There we go. My camera is in a funny place. Anyway, I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. See you in the next video, hopefully. Bye for now. Priscilla out.